Good morning, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. So today is Cuppa and cards time and I'm using Beauty of... Hello Esther, in you come! So I'm using Beauty of Tomorrow stamp set today for our Cuppa and cards and some of the designer series paper that goes with it. So I'm just getting set up here, just finding myself on Facebook so that I can see your comments. Give me a moment because technology's being very slow just now, and it would help if I went into the correct Facebook page. That would help a lot, wouldn't it? Okay, so here we go. Hello Margaret, in you come. So lovely to see you guys this morning, or be with you at least, in this sort of internet way that we've had to embrace for the last wee while. So it's Cuppa and cards. Have you got your Cuppa? I've nearly finished my Cuppa, to be honest. Got Granny's Cup again. Gives me great memories, and she was such a positive lady, so I just always think I like to have it around me. Hi Chris, how are you? You got me live, fab. I think I'm alive anyway. I will be once I've got this coffee in me. So yeah, here we go. Beauty of Tomorrow. Not a lot of stamping I don't think today, because this, I don't know how this will go, but I've actually prepped. This doesn't happen very often, does it? Usually winging it on a Thursday, but I should do it on a Wednesday and call it Winging It Wednesday, but today it's Thursday and I can see a couple of people peeking in who should be working. Hope you're concentrating on your work there, ladies. So yeah, I've chopped up some of this designer series paper and there is an ephemera pack that goes with this set. Alright, so I am on a mission to use the things I've bought this year. So if I use up all the bits of ephemera that I've put into my little packs, I won't have much left in here. And the designer series paper, I've got two sheets that have not been cut into and just lots of scraps, so maybe need to do some scrap buster cards with this soon. And I always think of that patchwork, the patchwork with the punch that works, but I'll try and think of other things. But anyway, let's just make cards because that's what Cuppa and cards is about. So I've got some glue and I've got some dimensionals handy. Just let's see what happens. So, and I should have more of this gold ribbon. This gold shimmer ribbon goes really well with this. I don't even know if it is the one that's teamed up with it, but I just like it. What? I don't even have a catalogue. What kind of demonstrator am I? I've not even got a catalogue near me. Yeah, beautiful gold shimmer ribbon. This is in the new... Oh, you're cleaning it. Are you going at full speed, Esther? That video is so funny of you cleaning up your craft space. I seriously wish I could do it that quickly, but what a brilliant idea to be able to film yourself while doing it. I'd need to think about where I would set my camera up to do that, but I thought it was hilarious. But you really did clean up. Cleared the floor and everything. So here I have some bits and pieces in a card bag. Now this is quite often something that I do for my team, and sometimes my customers send them some bits and pieces in a cello bag and then challenge them to see what they can do with it. So hey, it was a hoot, wasn't it, Christine? So yeah, I have got a piece of this. This is a cinnamon cider card base and a piece of, see, we could go that way. We've got the designer series paper. But I decided that this time I love these oak leaves, aren't they gorgeous with the acorns? And the gold foiling on this paper is amazing. But sometimes when we've got gold foiling, we always use what I call side A. But if you're as old as me, you'll know what an A side and a B side is. So just going to use this time. So where's the glue? I'm down to 1 bottle of glue on my desk. I've used up all the bits. This one is dodgy, so we might have to discard it and open a new one. I'm going to put the DSP on the card because if I use this, it will be possibly on the tag or as a bow, so we'll see. Let's just, oh, I don't think there's much left in here. Kia ora, and how didn't you come? So you've got your lovely mummy and daddy coming, Esther, fabulous. Right, we'll have to chuck this and get a new one. I really have been good and used them all up. So, come on, let's have a new one. You are allowed out. And thank you to my lovely team leader Karen, who popped me a couple of Tombos through the door. Remember to let me know if there's something that I can reciprocate with. Yeah, I think I've got the very last of it out. I haven't binned it yet. I will just double check that afterwards, but really not a spectator sport, so there you go. So just a nice pattern, and because the card base is cinnamon cider and the background on the paper is cinnamon cider, I really think it's like tone on tone. Oh, you're waiting for your car. Oh, well, lovely. Lovely, Wendy, but welcome. Right, so I'm thinking these flowers here, look similar to the flowers that are on the paper. Now, it would be lost like that. But look, if we use a tag, and I think the reason I put the ribbon in there was so that I could put it through the tag, wasn't it? So I'm thinking that I'm just going to twist, screw that a little bit together. Scrunch, that's the word I was looking. Well, I was using that word scrunching when I was stamping leaves the other day as well, wasn't I? Just push that through, open up there, pop the two ends through. Right, so, and then faff about it with it until you're happy. That's it. That'll be fine like that. And that'll get trimmed once I decide exactly how that's going on. Now these flowers will go on here, so I think we need a wee sentiment or something up here, kind of like that. So what have we got in the stamp set? I know this is a difficult day. I know that is a nice sentiment to send to someone who's about to have a difficult day. Or I'm here for you. Yeah, just pop this one on. Look at this lovely wee splatter stamp there. That's just a super one. I'll play with that another day, I think. Right, so let's just... Now, I don't think cinnamon cider is really strong enough for a sentiment. So I'm actually just going to pull in Early Espresso just because it is a bit darker, but it tones in okay. And we'll stamp on here. Now, if that's going to go on my card now, oh no, I can't do it because my flowers are up and down. I was thinking I could do it landscape, but I'm thinking more about there. So let's just kind of put that at the angle it's likely to go on the card. Probably should have done this before I put the ribbon on. But I've got away with it, although I've got a little halo there, but we'll just ignore that. Do your stamping before you put the ribbon on. Hello Joanna, in you come. Oh yeah, I think there are a few people doing what you're doing, Joanna. You've been honest enough to say hello and admit it though. And we can pop something there. That's not, oh, do you know what we can do? It's another wee bow. We can put a bow there, right. And so there, we're just going to have these on there. Will they go like that, do you think? I might even put these on too. So let's just do a bit of glue and see what happens. We'll trim off. Whoops, that's far too much glue. Put some wee dots, and I'm taking it off that bit that I put too much. I don't know if you can see this bit. Oh, good morning, Shirley. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Must have just come in quietly. Not like me, I always barge in. Right, let's see. We put this on our tag and we'll trim the stock. Let's just... This will just get a bit of extra gold on. And take my scissors, the snips. I'm just going to do this as I go. Just take that bit off. I'll leave this wee bit hanging over because that might be alright on the card. And then these flowers up here, I think. Yeah, it is I love this set. This was the first set I bought when the mini catalogue came out, because I loved it, and then I haven't used it a lot. Do you know that you like use it for the first week or two that you've got it, and then something else takes your attention? And because I'm a demonstrator, it's only fair, you know, to my potential customers that I let them see me demonstrate other things, so then I forget to go back. Because like the rest of you, I am time poor, I think that's how they call it. And we'll pop this on with dimensionals. So I've so far used everything that was in that little baggie. On this card. So we'll just, I've made up 6 wee packs, we'll just see what happens. I'm going to put a bow in there to hide my little doodaboo. I know, me prepped, it's like a bit scary actually. It's a bit hilarious, surely, isn't it? But I just did. Well, I was watching, who was I watching last night? Barry and Jay, JazzleDazzleCrafts. I always try to watch them on a Wednesday evening, and while I was watching them, I was prepping my Christmas stamper stack ready to go out to my lovely customers, and then later on when I was watching Artful Stampin' Ruth, I prepped this while I was watching and listening to all the fantastic things going on. And I worked through Esther's live on Tuesday night. I was still prepping my stamp a stack. It took me 2 or 3 evenings. I'm going to shorten this. And I'm just going to tie another bow. Now, I've got my this one, the broken one here. The wooden one is through the room. Or as we say in Scotland, or some people say in Scotland, Ben the Hoose. My other bow maker is Ben the Hoose. It's kind of an old-fashioned way of in Scottish saying through the, but people still use that expression. Now, so my little halo mistake, it wasn't a mistake, it was an opportunity for a bow. Oh, do you know what? I've not done that for ages, Christine. Hey, that's a good prompt. That would be a good wee class, wouldn't it? Right, so did I get my glue dots? Glue dots, I think, work best with for sticking ribbon. You can kind of do it with dimensionals, but glue dots are by far the best, and the key stay stuck. Prep does take a while, doesn't it? But do you know what? It's worth it. I don't know which way these are. That way. Come on. You do have to faff about with bows to make them do what you need them to do. So I'm just popping that bow there to distract from my wee halo. There we go. There's that tag. I do personally think I shouldn't have cut that as short, but I'm not going to change that now. So I don't know if you like that. I think I do. And what you can do then is line this. And I do have some pre-cut. I'm going to admit, these liners that I've got pre-cut are Whisper White. I've used up my final, this is me using up my last pack of Whisper White. And I just cut them into a pile of card liners. And I should have stamped that before I stuck it in, but hey, that's just how we go. So we'll, so I know this is a difficult day, and I think the line that goes with that is I'm here for you, don't you? I have a quick and easy way to make paper beads, Anne Harrod. I don't know which way Christine is doing. Right, get that ephemera pack opened up, Chris, and get it used. Now just give me a shout, Shirley. I am putting an order away this weekend, so if you do want it, just shout. Squint, I'm here for you, but hey, I'm still here for you. Right, and maybe just a little wee, well, see, once you start stamping, you just want to keep stamping. Keep on stamping. So we'll just pop, and I'm actually going to, this is quite distinctive. I was thinking I would stamp off, but I don't think I particularly need to. So we'll just simple as that. Just right. So card one in the bag, out the bag even. I put the wee baggie back in my wee box. I absolutely adore the owl, and it will be featuring today. I'm just taking the packs as they come, but I have got, yeah, number 3 pack does have the owl in it, so yeah, absolutely my favourite. So I don't know what we got here, guys. This ephemera is just so pretty. And often I buy these packs, I share them with you guys, and then they go in the drawer, and I end up giving them away once they've retired. So just for once, I'll just tidy up between cards. That would be a good idea. Okay, so this paper is so pretty too, isn't it? But I thought the back of it's pretty too. This is the dilemma, you see. I had this piece, so I'm not going to waste it. What? So you could do this. You could put that. These are like thistles on the back of this paper. So again, it's the B side of the paper getting a look. You could do that, or I could do that. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. I'm actually going to cut this down just a little bit. I'm going to take another. Oh, I'm loving the love. I'm feeling the love. Thank you, guys. That's what I do, Chris. That's what I do. Right, so see, I've cut this bit off. I'm going to use it on the inside as well. So there'll be no waste on that piece of paper. So, let's see. I'm going to stick this onto here. Hey, Karen, in you come. Hey, I didn't say earlier, but the fire is on, so if you want to have a wee seat by the fire and get dried out, it's pretty soggy here outside. Oh, I've done it the wrong way round, haven't I? Okay then. It's gonna have to be. The problem is that was, oh, what am I like? That was you, Karen, coming in. You dazzled me and I've made a mistake. Let's not worry about it. Let's just... I was going to do it the other way about, but fate decided otherwise. Now I'm going to stick that half and half, and then hey Renee, in you come. I'm just going to stick this wee taggy thing up here, half and half. And then, oh, I've got a big one here, so that'll sort of, the big one can go. So just put some glue. You could use dimensionals, but sometimes if you want to get something in the post. Yeah, that's the thing with our papers and things. They work whatever way you do them. I could have had that like coming out of there. Actually, I think I will. I hadn't thought of that before. So this can be a taller flower coming up. There. I think we'll stick this in on the card and then we'll... I'm so gutted that I missed that. Oh well. See, it's like getting on a plane to go to, think you're going to a particular country and then you land somewhere completely different. That's me making cards. But all these things are so pretty that it matters not. Stampin' Up win again on it all. Right, so I think in the ephemera pack I've still got some bits and bobs, so the only thing is I don't know where I put the ephemera pack. Oh, here it is. Are there any more planty things, or is it just labels? Oh, I've used all the planty things. Oh well. So we've just got this bit then. So we'll just pop this. Maybe shouldn't have put that there, but hey, it's there now. Aye, Ben the Lobby, Ben the Hoose, Ben the Scullery. And I suppose it would be Ben the Parlour. Yeah, Tammy. Oh, Tammy. Should you even be here? We'll just pop this one down the bottom. That's all right. Not quite what I was planning. I thought I had another wee plant thing, but we might have by the end. And then we'll just put a liner in. See, I'm trying to make these usable. Well, this hasn't got a sentiment. Let's have a look what we're going to do. Inside. Inside, outside. And I said, since I had cut this off, I'll use it on the inside. So trying to not have waste, because that's a good environment thing, isn't it? To not be chucking too many bits out. I always quite like just to, oh, that's a bit squint. If you're going to put these sort of things in, try and make them straight. More pleasing to the eye. No, that doesn't. No, we'll just pop that at the side. It's not going to work. We're just going to leave this at the moment. I'll think about a sentiment later. It doesn't always need a sentiment. It could just be a wee card to write a wee note into somebody. So that's 2 cards anywho. And we're all right. We're plenty time. So what's in here? Here he comes. Baggy away. So we've got this piece of designer series paper, but I don't think that really works because we've got the cinnamon cider, and again we're giving the B side a bit of a, it's like wee branches, isn't it? So it's got cinnamon cider on early espresso. Oh, let's just stick it down and see where we go. So it's like B-side crafting, isn't it? Letting the B-side shine. If you're under a certain age, you may not be familiar with A-side, B-side. But if you grew up in the days of music on vinyl records, the side that they thought was going to be the hit was the A-side. And so I'm thinking, this frame, do I want it straight? Yeah, I think it actually has a bit of an appeal, hasn't it, if it's straight. And then we have a sentiment. And this will go on. Oh, Well, I know you're sending love then, Karen. I think actually, do you know what? There's enough there, isn't there? So what sentiment fits on there? I'm here for you, I think might fit. Other than that, I don't think any of the rest would. Yeah, it will. Absolutely adore the owl. There were 2 in the pack, so I've clearly used the other one. I can't remember, but I must have. And it's got this little thing as well to put that to. Doesn't show up very well. Do you know what? I'm going to steal that one from this pack. Mixing it up a wee bit. How are we doing for time? Oh, it's not even past. Okay, take care, Shirley. Give me a shout if you'd like this pack. Right, so let's just the gold foiling on the wee frame. So let's we'll do this one straight. I know I've got another frame and another one I might do it ski with just for fun of it. I'm going to put the frame on flat and then we'll put the owl coming out of the frame on dimensionals. Oh, hi Jamie. You come to watch your mum do her stuff? Missing you, pal. Is it the middle of the night for you? I've lost my cloth. Oh, I think I put it in the wash. Kind of overdone the glue there, but let's not worry about that. And then we want dimensionals again. Did I not have a sheet out? Where did the dimensionals go, folks? Where are they? Can anyone see them? Oh, here we go. Oh, there they are. It's only a wee desk. You think, where can things disappear to? So as you can see, with the wee ephemera pack and some of the designer series paper, you could make some lovely cards, and that's basically what I'm here to show you. And to use up my waste, because I don't want to. These will well, I'm assuming they'll retire after the mini catalogue, because they're very autumnal, so they're unlikely to be in the spring catalogue. So it really is a matter of, if you want them, get them. Don't delay. Right, so we'll just put this owl land in here. It's cool, isn't it? I'm liking. And we'll pop this on just. I'm just trying to get a teeny bit of glue. I don't want a lot. Oh my goodness, a family affair. My sister's peeking in as well. Hello. It's great to have you guys having a wee look. See what I get up to. Every Thursday I'm here on Facebook Live between 11 and 12. So stamping's not your bag. I need a cloth. Oh dear me, where I had it here. It was here last night and it's just disappeared. I'm going to grab one, guys. I usually have a pile of these sort of cloths. Oh, is that why I sleep on my tummy then, Anne Harrod? Is my head too heavy? I do like to sleep on my tummy. I was very good last night and put all my cloths in the wash. That's what it was. I did tidy up as well as prep. Not that you can tell now. So that's a good fact, Anne Harrod, because I didn't know that. And I love owls. In fact, I used to collect owls, and all my family would give me an owl ornament every occasion, birthday, thank you, Christmas. But I don't have room to house them in where I live now. I had to give some of them away, which was very sad. But I did give them to someone who appreciates them. That's okay, isn't it? That's quite nice. So what will we stamp in? I put "I'm here for you." I think we'll just leave it on the inside as is, just plain. And then I can write whatever's appropriate at the time. So that's card 3 in the bag. Now I did say there was another one here that had a frame, so let's bring this one out because the others have got a bit muddled. Right, I'll put the cello bag back in my box to be used another time. Right, so we've got a bit of gold foil here, and we've got bits and pieces. So we've got this again. See, oh, that with a sentiment is a card, because wow, look at these owls. But honestly, I'm going to use that. Is anyone crying because I was just going to glue all these owls inside? But hey, we know they're there. And if you look at the gold foiling on this paper, it is divine. There's leaves and branches. Oh, it's just beautiful. I think there might even be toadstools things. Maybe that was another one. Oh, the wee owls are saying, no, don't hide us, don't hide us. But we did say this was the B-side's chance to shine. Oh, I didn't like doing that. Oh, that was hard. Right. Now, my idea with this sort of came up was I cut this and I'm just going to put this owl in a frame. So I don't know if that frame is just a bit nondescript. How about I gold emboss this frame? Shall we do that? We've got loads of time. Let's have a bit of a play. I mean, I don't know if we'll use this or not. We're just, it's there if we need it. Right, so shall I gold emboss the frame? Anyone up for that? I'm doing it anyway, as you can see. I'm not quite sure how it will work, but we'll try. So, have I got scrap? No. I'm just getting some scrap. I'm looking for a bit of an old letter or something. Oh, here we go. An old. I've got some mail to sort out. Thanks, so hey. Right, so I'll just use the back of this. So, just take my Versamark ink and just dab it all over my bit of card, basically. Which was stupid to do it on that piece of paper. I'll need to use a different piece of paper now because all my foil my embossing powder will stick to that. So we'll get a different piece. Plenty of this gorgeous sticky ink. Right, so there's a choice here, girls and boys. Am I going to gold emboss it, or shall I use my Gilding Flakes? So if I'm going to use my Gilding Flakes, I need to know where my heat and stick powder is, which I do. So which do you want me to do? Gold emboss or Gilding Flakes? I'll give you a moment. Which will it be? Emboss or flakes? Emboss. Flakes. I've got a vote for emboss and a vote for flakes. What's next? Gilded. 2 gilded. 1 emboss. Oh, let's just... oh no, 2 for emboss. Oh no. Oh no. My flakes are here and I'm going to do flakes. just because I've got the casting vote here. Oh no, I've got 3 flakes to a gold emboss here anyway, so okay. So heat and stick powder. Need another scrap paper. I'm sure even the people who said emboss don't mind. Right, so pop the lid on my Versamark. Get my frame here. Heat and stick powder. Is that what I've got here? Heat and stick powder. Plenty of that anyway. Right, I'm not quite sure how to deal with this. Oh, your card's ready, Wendy. Thanks for joining us. Right, we'll just pop that there and then we'll pop this heat and stick powder back in there. Now I've got my silicone mat here, which this might be the... Right, heat gun. I'm going to heat it up, so if you're sensitive hearing you might want to put your volume down a bit. Right, it's going nice and red now, so just want to melt the, oops. Right, melt it and no more is apparently the secret, but we'll see. We'll see if it is the secret or not. Don't breathe. It's just a matter of loads of these bits of flakes here, so just, I do like them. It's good just to have an excuse to use them. So as you realise, if you don't have the Gilding Flakes, well, 1, you need them, but 2, you can gold emboss if you wanted the same. So I've just popped quite a few of them there, and I'm just taking this sponge. It's not... Maybe I made the wrong decision, I don't know. So it's quite good because you're getting more of a textured finish here than you would get if you gold embossed. Okay, let's see. Actually, I'm quite liking what the finish I'm getting here. Well, I could do with something sticking there. It's got a bit there that's not so great. I'm just going to try, just see if I can just, I'll do this a bit off camera, I'm just going to see if I could re-sticky the heat emboss powder, probably not. It didn't work, but you know, you can try. So okay, so it just looks antiqued. So we'll go with it anyway. I think it looks pretty. And I need a lid for my flakes. The only way to find out if you like the look of something is to try it out. And we did. Embossing certainly works to get a more solid finish, but I'm okay with this. So let's just pop some glue around. Oops, it's a bit OTT, but never mind. Just brace it out. And then we're just going to pop the owl in the frame. Kind of like, just so that I cut that wee bit of paper just a bit smaller than the frame. Now I've got another piece of designer series paper here where I've got the owl, and I'm going to actually fussy cut this out. This was what was in my head last night when I was putting this together. You can let me know if it works. Sometimes things that are in your head don't actually work on the day, but hey. Hey Jan, lovely to see you coming in. Come in and say hello. There's a seat by the fire. I hope you're well. I'm not being too precise around the wings, I'm just kind of wiggling my snips around a bit. And we'll give this a wee bit of dimension and get it to pop a wee bit off the paper. Which means that we've got 2 cards with owls on. Woohoo! Hoolits! Hoolits are what owls are called in Scotland. Obviously, you can take much more time over your fussy cutting. We're going to give this a bit of lift on the wings. And it will go in there. So what else did we have in this wee pack? Let's see. We did have a piece of gold as well, didn't we? And we have this frame. I'm going to kind of have that a bit ski-whiff, I think, but then could have that across there. I do have a trimmer, of course I do. Okay, sometimes. And then I probably will have to go and get the trimmer because I've probably done it squint. Yay, I've done it squint. But that, we can overcome that by just going like this. Do we also need that? Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, we do. Just play. We don't want to waste it, so we might as well have it on our card. Just putting a dot at either end of that. And of course I've got too much glue again. It's a new bottle. It will dry. Oh my gosh! I'm showing you how not to craft. Here, I should have used glue dots to save this. But we'll put something there, don't worry. And I was going to glue dot that, so if I dimensionalise that, and I'm putting glue. Where's my dimensions? Anyone? Here they are. Not to worry, we'll just... Lost my concentration, wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I know what you mean, Anne Harrod. Whoops. But the thing is, that poor wee owl, I've squashed all these pals in the back. What? And I've not stamped anything on that. Come on, somebody tell me to get sorted. I might have, do you know what? I might have to take all of that off and start again. I've made a real mess of this, so I'm going to just take this off. Well, it's wet. I've too much glue on. I don't like it. So I have to put something there. But we'll get something that will cover that. Because the paper's wet, there's too much glue. Do you know that? I'll show you how to fix a mistake thing. Let's hope it's not a mistake too far. Right, we'll find something. I just messed that up and it just doesn't look good. But hey, this is in the ephemera pack. And that would cover up all the mess. All I need to do is just trim off the bit with the hole. Living dangerously. That's okay like that. So what fits in there? What sentiment fits in there? Some people are just likeable. Okay. Right, do I have the long block? It's not here. How are we doing for time? Oh, with 10 minutes. 10 minutes. This card's taken longer because I faffed about with gilding and then too much glue and... But it happens to us all. Alright, so where's the ink gone now? Because I moved everything out the way for the gilding and the heat tool and everything. Don't lose my owl. Right, I hope this fits. Surely they've kind of matched it up with the stamp set. I didn't even check. Oh yes, it does. Some people are just likeable. I'm going to glue this on now over my mess. And then I'll be able to say, what mess? What are you talking about? I just decided as well that the piece of gold was just a bit clunky. That's pretty. Much prettier. And then we'll stick this on. It could look very formal like that, but I'm just decided to pop it on a bit ski-whiff. And then we need to help this to stay. So I'm going to take a diamond. I do have mini dimensionals, but I've got these ones out. I'm not getting more things out. So just cut this in half and pop it kind of here in the wing, where I've got the little bit of lift. And then I want the body a bit flatter onto my picture, so just put some glue in the middle. What step did I miss? But it won't actually matter. I didn't take the backing off the dimensionals, did I? But see, that looks like he's flying out of the frame now. Are you all with me still? I hope I've not lost everybody. And this needs a liner. And see, some people are just likeable. So inside you can put, you're one of those people. I could send this to any one of you and it would be appropriate. Just a quick bit of ink on there, a wee tap. You're one of those people. And then I think, just because we can, I'm just going to use this big flowery one and just need the top of it. I know you just craft. That's a good expression, Chris. Craft your way out of a pickle. That's my life. And then we're just going to have a bit of this here, and I think maybe a bit of it up in this corner. Why not? Now make sure, the way things are today, make sure I put this in the right way round. Sticky off there. Problem is, I made these packs up last night and now I don't really remember what was in my head when I put the bits in, but sometimes it's just like, give yourself some bits and see what you can do with them. It's kind of what I did. That's 4 lined cards. How are we doing? 2 minutes. Are you alright? Which one do you want me to do then? Will we do? I've got time for one more. I'm thinking I'll just do this one. Let's not overthink it. Bits of gold, bits and pieces. Not sure what we're doing here. Well, we've got some gold foil. We've got some designer series. Look at this is beautiful with all these birds too, but in the gold foiling. But we did say B-side. So let's go B-side. Yeah, that's a good idea, Anne Harry, just to see what's on your table and just do it. It starts your, whatever you've left behind the day before, you just start with. And maybe it's better to have, if you're doing a landscape card, to have your plant, the main one, the right way up. These do go in all direct. Oh, spot the deliberate mistake. Must be tired this morning or something. This is ridiculous. Right. Get a grip, Janice. Right, we'll pop the glue back on here. And we were popping it on the gold foil, weren't we? To bring the gold in. Right, let's do this. Right, there we go. That's better. Then because I decided to rush and it's staffed. If I run over an hour, it's not the end of the world, is it? And if you can't wait, that's okay, because you can always watch it again on the replay and see what we do. I was worrying about that being up the right way, but it's not actually going to show. I'm thinking I might do a landscape card here. I'm not quite sure. What do you think? I don't know if this full... I love this sentiment and the whole thing. I don't know, it's not going to fit, so let's not use it today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually thinking I'll not use the tag. I think we'll do this one again, and we could do this one as a tag, and then we can just feed some of these bits and pieces underneath. Cut this up a wee bit. Let's see what happens. Right, what fits on here again? Some people are just likeable. I've got the bits for the inside here. Some people are just likeable, and then we can just do the inside. Well, we've got this. And if we're doing it landscape. I'll just pop this. Oh look, more bits of gold. Pop this inside and then we'll play. And we'll just, as I say, the ephemera is so pretty. In a lot of ways you could just slap it on, and but I'm thinking if I pop this on with a couple of dimensionals, and then I can just put some bits and pieces in and around it. I'm going to put it, actually I'm going to put it skew off that way and then play with what I've got here. So I don't know, you see, you could have, see that works just hanging out. I would want it slightly up because actually what I'm going to do is snip this. I do love these wee acorns. pop a bit of glue on this. And you don't have, I mean, you could plan it all out, but we're running out of time, so I'm just... That does a bit, yeah. I'll just stick some glue in here and tuck it under and... You almost can't go wrong, she says. We'll see. Look, we've still got a couple of these wee bits. They're just super, and I'm just determined that they need to be on cards. They shouldn't be lying in a drawer doing nothing. We'll keep that tag for another day. Now, I am not overthinking it. I'm not even thinking it. I'm just chucking them in. We'll definitely trim this. You could spend a wee while really thinking about it and arranging them, but I'm no flower arranger anyway, and when I do try, well, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And that's the way it'll be today. I'm just putting some glue, not on every leaf, just enough to hold it still, but it's quite nice to have some of them still kind of moving around. And it gives the whole thing dimension. What's up with that then? Let's tidy up. I think that will stop at 5. I do have another pack there, which I will do after, but right, pop your glue away properly, Janice. Right, let's clear off this. It's covered in heat and stick powder and all sorts, so let's just take it away. And let's see what we've done in just over an hour, I think. Right, so we started off, we'll start with this one, and then we have this one. Not so sure about that one. I'm here for you. That was 4 and this is 5. So what are you thinking? Pardon me. I think that one still needs, I'm not sure about it, but hey, I'm just going to leave it alone. Somebody will like it. I have discovered that over the years, even things I don't like, other people do like them. So yeah, that wasn't a bad morning's work, was it? So could you let me know? We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your opinions? What do you like best? I'm just tidying the space here while you have a delay. Facebook is always a bit of a delay. Look at me tidying up while I wait for you. What are you, which ones do you like best? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5? 5 cards isn't a bad morning's work. I'm not wondering if that needs a bow. No, I'll just leave it alone. 1 and 5, Esther, you like. Karen is 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. Christine, yours is the first one. Is yeah, it's different, isn't it? It's lighter with the cinnamon cider. Yeah, I'm with you. I've said 2 is my least favourite. I'm not so keen on the composition I've got there. I'm not really happy with what I've done, but it's done. Oh, so you like 2 the best. That's so funny, Joanna. 2, 5, 3, 1, 4. That's cool. It's so funny how we all like different things. And Harrod is 3, 5, 1, 4, 2. Okay, so thanks ladies and gents, everyone who came and joined me this morning. Totally. Number 2, yeah, I just don't think I've got the composition to, but you know what, the person who receives it will be just happy enough to receive a card. They won't be worried. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, night, sleep, whatever is coming next for you. Enjoy it. Take care. And thanks so much, everyone. I think I should bring them down a wee bit. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming and keeping me company while I make cards. So, yeah, see y'all soon. Take care.